Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Friday Frights. Now, I know I'm quite a bit off schedule, but I still want to try to put videos in order. I know I've kind of been just like very off of it, but I've been working, but I got some time off coming up, so I can just dedicate all that to videos, so I'm looking forward to that. And I got a birthday coming up too, so we're just going to get right into it. We're not going to waste any of your guys' time. Again, we're doing Nuke's Top 5, you know, the OG. This one is 10 scary videos for full screen terror. And I've been doing older ones too because he hasn't really made new ones since like beginning of last year, so I wonder what's going on. But anyways, let's just get right into it. You guys ready for a good spook? I know I'm ready for a good spook. Let's just get right into it. And this is another Friday Frights in the books, so let's just get right into it. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Hidden away in the countryside of Chillicothe, Ohio, is the Schrader Road Tunnel. Built underneath a set of railroad tracks in 1927, the old road tunnel is said to be extremely haunted. The story goes that long ago a woman was carrying her baby while walking along the train tracks late at night. The two were hit by an oncoming train. It is said that her ghost and the ghost of her baby haunt the Schrader Road Tunnel. Many people who have traveled through the tunnel report that they have seen the ghostly figure of a woman holding her baby. Others report hearing odd, unexplained wails and moans. Because of this, locals started referring to the Schrader Tunnel by a very different and much creepier name, the Crybaby Tunnel. So, Levi Woodruff is intrigued by the spooky stories and sets out to explore the Crybaby Tunnel late one night. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
Dude, I've never been
down in here in a place called Crybaby's Tunnel. It's a place that's local around my area, and they say she got hit on the tracks with her baby, or her body was dumped right there in the creek down here. There's something dead right there.
Oh, what the fuck?
So there's something dead right there.
Nah.
A dead deer.
Oh, a dead deer?
It's a dead deer. I've been out here forever trying to get stuff done.
They blurred it.
This place is spooky.
Yeah, it looks spooky.
Is anybody out there?
God, dude. Oh, what? It just kept going there for a second.
Right.
That literally sounded like a crack. What the fuck?
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
In the pitch black darkness of the tunnel with nothing but a flashlight, Levi suddenly hears the disturbing cries of a baby. Familiar with the spooky stories about the tunnel, Levi makes a run for it. So could these cries belong to the spirit of the baby that tragically passed away at the creepy old railroad tunnel? And is the ghost of the baby's mother also inside, just waiting for someone to come in?
That's actually crazy.
Oh, hell
like, that's
no.
actually crazy.
Hell no.
The House of Light and Shadows. TikTok creator Anthony Yamada has dedicated his TikTok page to making videos about life in Japan and the available homes and real estate there. In one of his videos, Anthony is giving a tour through an affordable 4-bedroom home in Fukuoka City, Japan, when this happens.
Here's what $760 gets you in Fukuoka, Japan. Now today we have a classic Japanese home, starting with a very nice tatami room. This house will run you a monthly rent of 12 man. This 4-bedroom home is in a wonderful location, 3-minute walk away from a supermarket, electronics store, and convenience stores.
Japan
Did you
also
see
has
it?
dark hit.
Well, Anthony didn't. But soon after he enters, a shadow can be seen moving around and standing behind a translucent Japanese-style wall. But when Anthony looks behind the wall, there's no one there. But Anthony didn't notice any of this until shocked viewers quickly flooded the comment section, wondering if the reasonable price of only $760 a month for a 4-bedroom home in a large popular city has anything to do with that. Some viewers even jokingly ask if the ghost is included with the house.
Does the ghost come with the
Now,
house?
is this a Japanese ghost or not? And would you pay $760 a month to live with one? I'll leave that up to you to decide. Reber. TikTok user Jess is a certified nursing assistant. One night, she's working the late shift in the psychiatric unit at an old and allegedly haunted children's hospital in Maine. She spots something that sends a chill down her spine.
Okay, there's nobody here, right? Nobody here.
Okay, I was hurt. I was like, fuck.
What is that? Because it is not me. This is me leaving, closing the door. What is that? And here comes the door back opening. And nobody's there. But yet. Hi.
Are you sure that's not...
A dark human-like figure can be seen standing in front of Jess in the hospital hallway mirror. But there's no one there. A TikTok commenter points out that she might be seeing the image of a Reaper, there to collect someone to take their soul to the other side.
I don't know if I
Jess confirms that, strangely, one of her patients actually did pass away the following day. It's worth mentioning that Nurse Jess has never posted any paranormal content on her TikTok and has only ever shared videos about her life and experiences working as a certified nursing assistant. So could this be a Reaper caught on camera? You decide.
I don't know, I think it's a shot of the wall.
Crafter Maura Johnson from Huntington Beach, California is packing for a trip to sell her handmade goods at a Las Vegas trade show. Suddenly, she and her business partner hear something downright creepy coming from somewhere just below their feet.
We're trying to deal with this. I have had not enough coffee to deal with this.
Wait, what?
Honestly, this is coming from the dream. Okay.
Sure it's not Pennywise?
Do you hear it? Where is that? Who is that? What the f*** is going on around here?
You look gonna mimic it back?
Anxious as hell.
Maura and her business partner hear creepy sounds and what can only be described as singing coming from the sewer drain. The time of this recording is at 5:45 in the morning, so it makes no sense that anyone would be down in the sewer that early, much less singing. Now, Maura is in no way claiming that she captured anything otherworldly. In fact, none of her videos on her TikTok page have anything to do with the paranormal at all. Maura simply posted this one creepy, unexplained moment that she experienced. So, just what is this? And who or what is down in the sewer singing at 5:45 in the morning? For now, this eerie capture remains unexplained.
Wow, I guess it was that early.
We need scary videos, so if you see something scary that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. A room with a view. Ever since they moved into their new apartment, Joey Chalupny and his family have been experiencing strange, unexplained activity. Their furniture and belongings seem to inexplicably move on their own. Their infant son's toys turn on and off at random, and they often hear the sound of doors and cabinets opening and closing on their own. So on this particular day, Joey suddenly hears something very odd coming from his son's bedroom. He is determined to capture evidence of the supernatural activity in the apartment, so he takes out his phone and begins to record. What he captures is truly chilling.
So me and my wife have been living in this apartment for about 6 months now. For the past 2 weeks, some weird things have been happening in our son's room. So I wasn't gonna record, but I came here to feed the cats. We have 2 cats. So I came over to feed them, and I noticed that in his room, my son's room back here, there's one of my cats, I can hear his toy being played. And it was not on before. It is playing right now. And I don't know why it's playing right now. I didn't leave it on. But even if I did leave it on, like, I'll turn it off. Even if I did turn it on, it wouldn't automatically play. You'd have to, even if I brush over the keys, it doesn't really go. So you'd have to really press the button and make it go. And it was not on, and it turned on, and I could hear it. And that's why I started recording. And now that I'm looking around, there's stuff knocked over. There's plants knocked over. There's fake plants knocked over. There's books on the ground. The wipes are on the floor. I don't know what is going on. And there is no one here. I am here by myself. There's nothing here. Did you see that?
Someone just brushed
by. Am I insane? Someone just walked by the window. And I will go out there and show you that no one is here. This door is locked. This is the door you're just looking at. This door is locked. There's nothing out here. Nothing out here. There's a closet door. This is also locked. I don't think we've ever opened that door. It's always been locked. Just the weirdest things are happening. Weirdest things are happening.
An electronic toy turns on by itself, and as Joey looks around the room, a strange shadow can be seen passing by the balcony window. Joey shows that there's no one outside and that there's nowhere for anyone to hide. In fact, this window is on an enclosed balcony 12 feet off the ground. It would basically be impossible for anyone to climb up, walk by this window, and then just disappear by the time Joey rushed outside. Later that evening, Joey receives a motion notification from the nanny cam in his son's room. He checks the feed and is shocked by what he finds.
If you look really closely, the rocking chair starts to move. It's in the corner. You can see it's very slight. But you can see the shadow kind of moving. It's rocking on its own. There's no one there. Everyone is at my mom's house right now. Everyone's at my mom's house. And then the wipes fly off the dresser.
Oh.
And then the hamper. The baby's hamper falls over. What is going on? No one's there. What is happening?
A rocking chair sitting in the corner of his son's bedroom begins to rock back and forth by itself, almost as if someone is sitting in it. Then some baby dresser and a hamper falls over onto the floor. Joey says that the family has already made plans to move to another apartment, and until then, they will be staying at his mother's house. Scary videos. Jason Barber from Salisbury, North Carolina comes home from work and he gets the unexpected scare of a lifetime.
Oh, it's a fucking snake. What the fuck?
A big, angry snake is hiding around the edges of Jason's front door and lunges out in an attempt to bite him. Luckily for Jason, the bite was a miss, and the snake is actually a non-poisonous black rat snake. But something to be learned from this. If you walk up and your cat is just staring at the door and meowing for no reason, maybe take a closer look before you just head in. In another clip, a man and woman have a similar scary encounter.
Oh no. God, I can't do snakes either, so I don't blame them. I honestly can't.
The couple pulls out an old step stool and is shocked to find a large snake hiding under a box right in front of it. They make a run for it with their puppy following close behind. But the puppy is not gonna let the snake have his toy. So he just runs back in and yoinks it away. Snake or not, nothing is getting his favorite toy. Game changer. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Christopher Duncan emailed us some creepy CCTV footage captured at a small church in rural Mississippi. The CCTV camera is recording the playroom of the church's, quote, youth group when something happens that no one at the church can explain.
Watch, John, are you watching this thing? It's not moving. Nobody. Oh, no, watch. Watch. Watch, John.
No one in there
Watch.
hearing that?
That hurts so bad. Nobody listens to me. There's ghosts in here. Nobody listens to me.
Watch it.
It's about to go crazy and break.
Wow.
It's still moving, y'all. It's still moving.
Did they not hear something break? There's kids in that room. Do they not hear anything?
A pool stick on the floor of the church playroom can be seen rolling around, shaking, and vibrating all on its own before it just snaps right in half. Chris says that the kids in the room were so busy and loud that they didn't even notice the creepy event. But after playtime, church officials found the broken pool stick on the floor and went back to check the CCTV footage to find out just who did it. They were pretty shocked to see that the pool stick seemed to just break on its own.
Yeah.
Chris says the church is known to be haunted and that there have been many other incidents of paranormal activity over the last 20 years.
That's crazy.
So could this be the work of an angry spirit or an aggressive entity? And why at a church?
Yeah.
Let me know what you think. Strange noises from the toilet.
From the toilet.
This next video was posted to the Nuke's Top 5 subreddit, and I really appreciate all my subreddit followers, so I'm just gonna repeat what someone on there wrote that I should say about this video. Reddit user Minato caught something really odd on his home camera while pooping. So user Minato is actually a guy named Dustin, and he apparently has an extensive collection of bongs.
Yeah.
But never mind that. Let's just analyze what Dustin heard while dropping the kids off at the pool.
Hello?
A soft female voice can be heard calling out, "Dustin?"
Yeah, that's very clear.
Hello?
Now Dustin is home alone, but he says the voice was so clear that he thought a stranger was standing right outside his bathroom door. Even creepier, Dustin's two dogs seem to be anxiously looking around the living room, almost as if they can see something that we can't. So did Dustin capture, quote, something really odd on his home camera while pooping? And just how many bongs does one fellow need? Dustin, you can answer these questions and more down in the comments.
That was funny.
Hello?
Melville Cemetery. A Nuke's Top 5 viewer and YouTuber who goes by the name Wishy reached out to us about a live stream from the allegedly haunted Melville Cemetery in Melville, New York. Wishy says that his friend Brian went out to broadcast a Ouija board session live from the Melville Cemetery while his friends watched and talked to him on Discord. Now, the Melville Cemetery is located on Sweet Hollow Road, a road that has many tragic and ghostly legends attached to it. One such legend is that a school bus driver lost control and drove off the bridge crossing Sweet Hollow Road. All of the school children on the bus met a tragic fate. Another legend says that 3 boys took their own lives by hanging themselves from that very same Sweet Hollow Bridge. So it goes without saying that Sweet Hollow Road and the cemetery are said to be extremely haunted. Brian is on a Discord call with his friends, who you'll hear in the background, and he is streaming live as he decides to do a Ouija board session just outside the gate of the Melville Cemetery. Things start to go wrong, and what happens next is truly terrifying.
I mean, that's the way to get evidence or get something from your experience.
Yo, oh my god, look up.
Why is it going to no?
It said no.
It said no.
Discord. That's so real though.
Yo, the camera's moving. Yo, bro, the camera's moving.
Bro, I'm leaving, bro. Yo, I'm leaving. Was it you that moved the camera?
So you're leaving and then you go back to it.
Bro.
He's not saying goodbye. You gotta say goodbye. That's bad juju. Yep, you fucked up. You fucked up, dude. You fucked up. You say goodbye.
Understandably, Brian is a little freaked out, but he manages to stay calm, reposition his camera, and continue his live stream.
Are there any spirits here that would like to talk to me?
But that's the thing, you say goodbye before you leave your fingers on the planchette.
Bro, I didn't even ask it.
Because first he probably did when he fixed the camera. And then this time he didn't even do it again.
Was that you that just turned on the alarm?
Okay?
But now you're gonna get bad juju, dude, because you're not saying goodbye. You continuously love your...
Yes.
I'm sure that's how it goes. And there it goes again. Yeah, dude, you fucked up. I'm sorry, but you fucked up. I'm sure that's how it works, but... Yeah, dude, I don't know, you fucked up. You fucked up.
I left the keys over. I'm panicking, bro. Where the f are the keys?
Dude, now you're gonna get like
Brian is a little
police call or
freaked out,
something.
but his friends keep telling him that he needs to go and say goodbye using the Ouija board.
That's what I've been saying.
You see, in the paranormal community, not signing off by saying goodbye at the end of a session is considered to be a horrible mistake and is said to invite the contacted spirit to remain attached to the Ouija board user.
I was just saying
So,
that, bro.
Brian goes back. And
So I
this
wasn't
is
crazy.
when shit goes sideways.
I took the lights and everything. Bro.
Stressed.
Oh my f***ing god, bro. Bro, the board went in.
Yeah, bro, you're fucked. Well, now you're fucked because now you can't even say goodbye.
We caught that on camera.
I'm leaving, bro.
Yeah, now you're fucked. You're still fucked, though.
I'm leaving.
Get the out.
The Ouija board suddenly slides across the pavement
What
to
were
the
they
other
seeing,
side
though?
of the locked gate, right into Melville Cemetery. Brian starts to leave, but after everything that has happened, he again begins to worry that he didn't say goodbye after using the Ouija board.
Should have done it in the first place, bro.
So, Brian goes back again. He plans to jump the fence and retrieve the board.
I'm jumping the fence, bro.
Now you're just...
I'm jumping the fence. Bro.
Dude, now you're gonna get yourself
Bro,
in, like,
Chris.
actual
Chris,
legal trouble.
look at the stream.
Oh my god, bro.
There's a big fire in there.
There's a fire?
There's a fire.
Get out of there, run. Yo, get out of there. I'm not gonna get out of there. Get out.
Bro, what is burning though?
Probably the
A
fucking Ouija
fire
board
can be
itself.
seen burning on the road inside the cemetery. Even though his friends advise him to just leave, Brian once again feels that he should definitely try to retrieve that board to say goodbye.
But you already
You
fucked up.
didn't see it? No.
Just leave, bro.
No, I wasn't on my phone. I was looking at the shit. Look,
Bro.
show the fire.
Just leave.
It was literally a fire.
Oh my god.
Bro, I'm jumping.
Dude,
I'm jumping.
No, just leave. That- Dude, just leave.
Bro,
Just
it's literally graves.
leave, bro. Like, you're already gonna have shit happen enough, and then
No,
you
it's
just go fall
not.
into a trap. Because at least you want to have to at least deal with legal
Bro,
consequences.
I see it.
He's in
I
the
see
fucking
it.
cemetery.
Yo, it's the board.
I called it.
It's the board and the planchette.
No, with the planchette. No, it's going up. It's going up.
Oh my god.
Dude, now just leave.
Bro, I'm not touching
Just
it.
leave.
say goodbye.
Yeah, you just fucking
Say
leave.
goodbye. Try to say goodbye. Oh,
Dude, even saying goodbye now, it won't.
oh
I don't think it would fix anything. You already fucked up once.
Oh, sorry, I don't know the board. That was the board. That was the f***ing board.
So do I just say
Dude, it's pointless at this point.
Say goodbye, just say goodbye. Drag it, say goodbye.
I did?
Brian is finally able to say goodbye on the Ouija board,
I still don't
and
think
he
that.
just gets out of there. But is it real? Or is it all just a very elaborate live stream hoax?
How could you hope
I
that?
leave that up to you to decide. You can see even more of this scary live Ouija board session over on the YouTube channel, I'm Wishy. Drawn out.
Bro, that was stressing me out.
Tattoo artist Liz Cruz is working on a customer's tattoo in her home studio in Erie, Pennsylvania. Things suddenly take a very disturbing turn.
So I'm just like adjusting the needle a little bit, and we'll let that stencil dry for a couple so it doesn't rub off. This one will be better than black. Just that hard green. Yeah, definitely. I think that would look really cute. Like especially like if I like blend it in, I like blend it together.
Oh.
What's wrong?
My God.
What happened? The table just moved. What the f*** you mean the table just moved? In the name of Jesus, leave us the f*** alone. What do you mean?
In the name of Jesus. Oh, there goes the chair.
Hell no!
The table with Liz's tattoo supplies suddenly rolls away from her all by itself. Liz and her customer are a bit freaked out, but try to remain calm. But then a chair lurches out from a table nearby, and the two have had about enough.
Imagine
They
mid-tattoo
get up and just make a run for
just
it.
That happens.
Tattoo artist Liz says that she has no idea what happened to them that day, but she believes that they might have experienced something, quote, far beyond the ordinary. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and even
sound like that,
TikTok.
bro.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Wow, that one. That Ouija board one bothers me, man. That one bothers me. I'm genuinely curious because I want to see. I'm genuinely curious because I honestly want to see. I'll have to go back and see what his channel name is, and I'll actually go because I'm genuinely curious because I want to see if he's even retrieved more bad juju from that because that dude was stressing me out. But anyways, guys. This was a good one. This is a good one. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't use the Ouija board, but if you do end up using the Ouija board, at least use it right. Be respectful. You know, simple yes or no questions or whatever. But when you're done, before you even leave your fingers off the planchette, make sure. First, you should ask if you can say goodbye. That's one thing, because he didn't even fucking do that. And second, if they say yes, you know, because it's all about being respectful to the afterlife, because they have way more power over us than a lot of us even realize, which is terrifying to think about. But as long as you're respectful, and you ask the spirits, are we allowed to say goodbye? Can we end this conversation or whatever? And they say yes, go over goodbye. I've watched so many paranormal videos since a young age, at a very young age, and I've educated myself. I've had people like my Aunt Amanda educate me and all that kind of stuff, because you really gotta be safe, because you really gotta look after your own well-being when you're doing this kind of stuff. So, anyways, I'm Matt Blabbering. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, peeps.